Hello, hello. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
We're gonna fight for that. How you doing? Let's do it.
You got claim. I'm just a Mick, man. I don't got claim to how you doing.
You know what? That is the best way to start out an interview is just owning your bitchness.
Ow, man, you gotta come for that.
Anyway, Ace is like, I'm just a bitch. Okay, well,
From Philly.
I'm glad that's out of the way.
Damn, man.
Know. Hey, what's up, you
Irish,
guys?
man.
I'm
It's
Brandon
Irish.
Savage, Savage Ladies in Metal, and everyone with me, we have Becoming Wolves. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
All right. Well, go for it.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go for it, Gons.
All right. Gonzalo Martinez, the drummer, a.k.a. Gonzo.
Only Gonzo. Ace Vincent, I do vocals.
Mhm.
Eddie B, bass.
Mike Butcher, guitars.
Definitely Butcher the guitar.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Too funny. I am doing something really quick. Don't mind me. Well, thank you guys. And they are from New York. For anyone who has not heard of them, or maybe you have, Savage Ladies are good with crashing feeds all across the nation, especially on Facebook. Make sure you know exactly who we're bringing to you next. And here they are. So, you guys, I appreciate you making time to joining me.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And I would like to give a shout out to my girl Crystal from Texas Metal Militia. She is sick as a dog. Girl, take care of you. I got this. I got more mouth for both of us, so we're good.
Get well soon, baby.
Yeah, get well soon.
Everything I'm saying is so wrong tonight.
Innuendo after innuendo. We love it.
I'm a walking innuendo. You know,
fit
it's either going to go
fit in well at
or
our
it's
freaking
in
band
one way or
rehearsal.
another way. Oh, never mind. I'll just stop now. All right. So let's move on. All right. So now you guys are relatively a new band.
Yep.
Yes,
You
you are.
you guys are popping cherries this year. Am I correct?
Yeah, we've
You
been
are-
around a while, but we've been around in different bands for a while. But
Right. You've been around the block.
We're new to each other.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Hey.
I like that. I like that. So you guys have played the field a lot for a while, for a minute, and now you're playing together.
Absolutely. And it's
Yes,
a
man.
wonderful thing.
And how's it been?
Hell of a lot of fun.
You know what? I got to give you guys some serious cred, though. Okay, for being a relatively new band, you got signed pretty quick, and that was one of the first things I wanted to bring up. You guys got signed pretty quick from Curtain Call Records, which is an awesome feat.
Yeah.
That happened for you guys. Now, I want to ask you, what did you do to cut in line in front of so many bands who've been trying, some of them for years, to grab labels' attentions like Curtain Call Records, and you guys just kind of skipped through that line and you grabbed onto that contract. So I'm looking at this as advice also for future bands or musicians who might be listening to this. What did you do?
It's all about
front of that line.
I knew John. I worked with John with Curtain. Me and Gonzo worked with John with Curtain Call on a previous act, and I left that act. And then Gonzo came with me, and John said, "Mike, I like working with you. You're good to work with. You write good stuff. Let's continue this. Let's do this." So we had an in. So but it's about drive because normally when you
Absolutely.
a lot of people hit the skids, and I wanted to get up running, and thank God I had Gonzo with me.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Mike.
Absolutely.
For now.
So
I
okay,
think I had Mike with me too, by the way.
right. So you guys already had that door open for you, so you were able to,
Kind of, yeah. And then we expanded on it, and we met up thankfully with our producer who helped us out in releasing these releases that we've recently released.
That's a lot of R's. Say it again.
Yes, and
I need a drink
There you
after
go.
that.
so yeah, we're doing really good, and as a matter of fact, we are expected to go back into the studio on the 14th to record a new song we have been working on. So yeah, it's going, and we're happy, and we are.
It's going quick.
On the move, man. Yeah.
So you guys, not only is the door open for you already, you guys are coming quick.
Yeah, we pretty much kicked the fucking door open. We pretty much put like a breach charge on it.
It's like we're back, bitches.
No,
Yeah.
we ran right
Right?
into the studio
Yeah.
after me and Gonzo got free. We grabbed Eddie and we grabbed Ace, and you know, God sends both of them. And we ran into the studio. We cut a bunch of tracks with our producer Mike Orlando from Category 7, Adrenaline Mob, and Corey Glover. Good friend, good guy. And we're going back in to cut another song called Garden of Pain on the 12th. So we'll be ready.
14th.
Okay.
14th, buddy.
Well,
Yeah,
14th.
I was gonna say he said 14th before. We got a little premature exclusive.
Mike's anxious. Mike's anxious.
Yeah, I want to be there 2 days early.
I mean, enjoy Staten Island 2 days early, my man. It's fucking expensive in Westchester.
So much. I love this. You guys are really putting me to the test on shutting my damn mouth.
I'm telling you, man,
it.
we could do a hostile takeover of this podcast right now. No
I
one's
am so
stopping
game.
us.
Let's do that. So,
Martial law. Martial law.
No, but
Savage
you gotta
law.
think all this
I'm
is
up
all
in-
this is
I'm up in
happening.
that game.
All this has happened in less than a year. So like when I say like we put a breach charge on the door, like it's been 9 months, not even.
Yeah.
We got
Not even
Man,
shit,
we
man.
had
I
this
think
done in like 6 months. Me and Mike went in with Mike Orlando and laid them down, you know, like right on the spot almost. It was like 1 or 2 takes for both of us or something like that. And then we brought you guys in, if you remember, and you guys, you know, decorated it at the end there. And it's been awesome ever since. Yeah.
No, but
I
she's
think
100% correct on that through the door though. Because I was thinking about that as well. Like we had 5 fully recorded songs, 1 on the way, a video already done, and you know another 2 videos in the planning. Like that's,
I was just gonna ask that.
7
Yeah,
months.
we're moving pretty fast, Fran, and I'm very happy about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, who is the writer, or do you all partake?
All of us.
We all put
Well,
at the beginning, honestly, it was me and Mike laying down the bases of the songs, if you will. And then now that we got Ace and Ed, you know, we're all working together.
Right.
We've got more to work with. You know what I mean?
We all have a part to play, you know, and
Yeah.
but we all have input on what everybody does as well, and it works well. It works well for us. No problem writing songs. We come up with songs pretty quick too.
Yeah, absolutely. We got like 2 more in the works also that we've just been hammering away on in the studio after we just go through our set, and
That's right.
you know, Mike throws
You guys
some
are just
fucking
cranking it
curveballs at
out.
me and shit, and you know, we work through it, you know, and Ace
Well, we
goes
do.
and does what he does, and you know.
Pretty
And
much
that's awesome. So you guys are just cranking that shit out. I mean, it's been
man.
less than a year, and you guys have already got your debut album out, which is called "The Fault in Your Scars."
Well, no, that's coming out I think in April.
Okay, so that's still coming out. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're also working with Muncie Ricci from Skateboard Marketing.
Okay.
And this Ignite the Fire is getting a hard reboot on January 6th. And then shortly after that, we're going to release our single Cold and Dry. And that's going to bridge the gap to The Fault in Your Scars.
Okay, so you're dropping singles before the album.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, think about the promotional cycles. We drop one
Yeah.
out. That's one promotional cycle. I drop a couple of videos ahead of time. That's 2 promotional cycles plus whatever we get out of the album. And we're doing well because, like I said, Skateboard Marketing is great. I can't recommend them guys more than anything. They're really tuned into the college radio station. They dropped Ignite the Fire just for a little test, and it got picked up by several college radio stations already, and it's not even being pushed. We're getting played a lot in Cleveland. I think Cleveland University. It's one that I know of.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Ignite the Fire is a badass song.
Thank you.
And it's, you know, I mean, it grabs you right away. You know, I'm one of those people. I don't know how you guys are, but you know, especially working in music, you pick up on shit. You hear shit. You know. And sometimes, you know, even though I'm not a musician, I can still hear the flaws and where somebody's slacking or when something's off. I'll still put
Good for you. Maybe you should be. Maybe you should be.
Don't watch that video.
Well, now I'm going to pay attention. You know what's even funnier is I have friends that like teasing. It's a lot of people do in the scene. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but I'm half deaf. I'm legit half deaf, and I have hearing aids. And so when I tell people,
What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Exactly.
You're
So when
an
I
ass
tell
god,
people
though.
that I have an ear for music, I tell them literally I do. You put them together, it's one. You know?
No, that God bless you. God bless you. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
So,
God for medical
yeah,
science.
these bitches are cranked way up. But now I lost track. I mean, just I just keep rambling and I lose my shit.
Badass video.
Yeah, that too. All right, so now bringing up Ignite the Fire. That is the video and single that is out currently right now. And as you mentioned, it's from one college, probably more, and of course, Curtain Call putting it out there, Savage Ladies in Metal putting that bitch up there, and we're having a lot of fun. I mean, it's a that song. It definitely grabs you within seconds. That's where I was going with it. Within 3 to 5 seconds if you want to hear the rest of the song. Even before the singer starts singing. Before you hear the lyrics, before you hear anything, it's just like, oh, that just sounds weird. But you guys, I mean, I caught on to it real quick, and I was like, dude, we can have some fun with this with the video. And you saw the promotional video. We always want to do a lot more, but we try to keep it minimized so we don't get all crazy with it. But I mean, it's a great song. Now, is it going to be on the album or are you leaving it?
Oh
as
yeah.
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
In Turkey, you kidding me?
All right, cool. So
the way it works these days, Fran, is pretty much release one thing at a time. You release a single, you release the next single, you release the next single, and you try to gain popularity over the internet and such. And if you gain a good amount of popularity, or regardless, you put out an EP or an LP. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but we are. What are you thinking, Mike?
LP. It's
LP. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So
everything is the segue to the album. So
yeah,
the two
right. That's the way it is.
Will be on the album. The first one, Ignite the Fire, was the kicker to get some things burning, some things starting. If you notice,
it's exciting. I have to say it's very exciting. I'm very proud of it as the introduction.
It's got 20,000 YouTube views, which are actually all organic. I'm against buying views.
That's awesome. Yeah.
5,000 of them are me.
Oh, of course. But
I'm a narcissist.
But it's all a build up to the album.
You are the first narcissist that's ever admitted that. I am proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry, Mike. He just caught me off guard with that. Go ahead, Mike, as you were.
No, but what it is like I said, the first one was just to get your attention. In the first seconds of that song, you hear that wailing, Ignite the Fire, and you're hooked to it. And we knew that putting it out that it was going to make some noise. Our next song, Cold and Dry, when it comes out, I guess it will be out probably in sometime in February. That's a kicker, man. It's got a real hook, but that's all part of the package for the album.
Okay, so that's actually really interesting. So both of those songs are going to be on the first album.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now
yes,
the first song is called Ignite the Fire, and the second one's called Dry and Cold.
Cold and Dry.
Cold and Dry.
You see where I'm going?
What's wrong with you?
Okay, so that's like an oxymoron in itself.
Well, we're very into the weather.
What is the story of this album?
The story of this album is it's 4 guys putting together the best music we can put together with the best songs we could put together. The one thing Mike Orlando, our producer, always said about us is we do everything intentionally and we do it top notch.
Mm-hmm.
We actually pay for our artwork. When I'm not AI and things, but we pay for our artwork. Our video, we were very into the details of the video. We were all involved with the video, very meticulously went over everything. I mean, obviously nothing's perfect, but when it comes to the songs, we're like the soup Nazi from Seinfeld, man. It's all done.
No soup for you.
We arrange these songs. We pay attention to the guitar solos. It's just not me wanking aimlessly. I have a start, middle, and finish. The words are planned out. Ace writes some really catchy stuff, and Gonzo works on his drums, Eddie on the bass, but we all together think about it and we plot it out. We just don't push something out there. It's not like, hey, let's jam on this one riff. You know what I mean?
It's gotta have some structure, and it's gotta have drive, and it's gotta go somewhere, and it's gotta be interesting. And that's
you definitely caught my attention with the second name of the second track because it's like it's just literally the opposite of the first. It's like, wait a minute, where are you going with that?
So the Cold and Dry. So like when we had it written originally, we kind of changed the name of it. And when you hear the song, you'll kind of understand the title of it a little bit more. So like,
what's the third song? Slippery and Stuck. I'm just.
Probably Scream.
only if I come to Chicago.
Oh well, shit.
No, so like so, I tried to. She heard that.
Straight face anymore right now.
She heard that one, didn't she?
I heard that clearly.
Yepers.
He's
No, but like
yep.
I like to like I don't know. I don't like to just name songs like what a generic ass name of a song. It's
You got to grab people's attention. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, the words, the chorus has the the track name in it, but it's more of the story behind it. When it comes out, you'll understand the name of the track.
Mm-hmm. So, do you plan on releasing tracks like every few months, quarterly, couple of years?
No.
Or are you just kind of winging it and saying when we feel like it?
Oh, no, not at all. Like I said, January 6th, Ignite the Fire gets a reboot for about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Then Ignite the Fire is going to have like a 4-week shelf life. Not Ignite the Fire, Cold and Dry is going to have a 4-week shelf life. And then the album comes out. So we're planned and scheduled. We do nothing by the seat of our pants. You can't
I wouldn't say nothing.
with 4 people and just wing it.
Remember, Fran, Mike had mentioned that we are with skateboard marketing, so they kind of have a plan for us.
Okay.
And that's part of the plan what Mike is talking about. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, definitely looking forward to that. So now, so Ignite the Fire. I actually do have that. I have your video, and I would love to play it. And we could talk a little bit about it if I have permission from all you gentlemen.
Oh, hey,
of course.
Absolutely.
This is your first time seeing the video itself, right?
I'm what?
This is the first time you're actually seeing the video, right?
Yes, I've heard the song a million times, but I've never actually watched the video.
Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing what you said. What'd you think about it? All right, cool.
All right. Let's get that bitch rolling. Let's get it out.
Ignite the fire! Tank of gas, fill the jack with no need to sleep. Feel the air, feel the wind, the adrenaline. Living life, living free, this is what I lead. I'm not locked and loaded. Known for freedom dream, unchained outlaw scene. Known for freedom dream. I stay locked and loaded, like a pack of sheep. Like a rabid dog, you left blinded. I was to fight. Ignites the fire inside of me. Twisting back, throttle cracked, tires kicking. Second gear, spinning wheel, rubber slinging. Lose control, raising hell, engine screaming. I am locked and loaded. Known for freedom dream, unchained outlaw scene. Known for freedom dream. I'll die locked and loaded, like a pack of sheep. I'm abandoned. Live while you can, while your time lasts. Like a rabid dog.
That song is badass, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
Thank
You
you.
are very welcome. Let me pop this off. There you go.
Yeah, that part where Ace goes, go. We originally gonna have a dove come out.
Yeah. Well, I was writing notes down as I was watching the video. I mean, obviously, you guys were standing in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't see anything that's going on behind you.
All
I'm
four of
thinking
us were
first-
completely separate too
Yeah.
when we shot.
That was separated. We were all separated.
But you were still in the same recording studio, though.
We were
right?
still in the same room,
Yeah.
yeah, but like
Okay,
every
so
green
my
screen
first
aspect.
initial thought was, thank God I'm not epileptic.
We should have put an epileptic warning on there. Now that I think about it,
No,
Yeah, maybe.
I want it.
See, I just gave you an idea for the next one. There you go. You're welcome.
it's like a
Epileptic
flash
warning.
warning just at the beginning of it, because that's the last thing we need. Is I'm gonna watch our video and be like, that's a weird fucking comment on our page. What does it say? Just a fucking bunch of letters on the keyboard. That must have been walking apart. Someone just has a fucking seizure on a goddamn keyboard. It's their comment on our video. I'm like, well, we fucking rock that hard.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's one hell of a way. That's the best way to make an impression, man. If you're gonna knock them down, do it the right way, or one way or another.
Right.
I don't know if it's the right way, but it worked. You know? So another thing, I mean, this is badass. I loved it. It was very colorful. And Mike, you look possessed in half the video.
I am possessed in half the video. I'm possessed in real
Done.
life.
That answers that.
No, he's not possessed in the video. He's possessed.
Yeah,
You
he's
know, your
just
expression
possessed.
I was cracking up. I'm like, it's great. Again, no, that was badass. I'm finally got to see the whole video, and I'm glad I don't have epilepsy. To anyone who does, beware. And well, it's probably late now.
I was gonna say this after the video. I think we missed the warning
I hope
aspect.
you're okay. You know, moving on from that though. No, but seriously, that was badass. That is a great song, and it definitely it grabs you right away from the very first lyric, from the first sound, everything. You know, and it's badass.
Great, thanks.
So now what I wanted to ask, let's see, let's skip around in my notes here.
He's like, you guys answered that. You answered that. You answered this.
Yeah. Well, I'm so far I'm going in order. It's not too much. You know, I haven't been bouncing around too much, so that's beautiful when that happens. So okay, so Ignite the Fire's been out since what? Early October, right?
October
Yeah.
11th.
Like 11?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, how's the release been? I mean, generally speaking, besides the college, you know, how's it been being received throughout social media? I know you guys have been having
It's
interview after
been
interview.
insane.
So you got
I
multiple
had
stations that, you know, multiple sources that's being played on.
It's been insane. I went through a streak. How long was it when I kept getting those calls from Brazil, from Argentina?
It was like a good solid
I don't
like
know
3
how
weeks.
My phone got linked, but all of a sudden we released the single, and I was getting about 8 calls a day from Argentina.
From Argentina.
The morning,
Yeah.
and I don't speak Argentinian, so I don't know what anybody said.
Do you
Yeah.
I don't know if
remember,
that's a
Mike?
language.
Argentinian. You know what? I would have said the same shit. So
It's a dialect.
Mike asked me to call the guy and tell him to stop calling Mike.
He thought Mike was like the
I was
fucking
getting
radio
calls
host that
like
was playing the
4 o'clock
song.
in the morning,
I
you know, and
don't know, but it worked.
I'm at
He
work, my
stopped
phone's
calling.
going off, and I'm like, I pick it up, and I hit a care, you know, and it was good. But
That might be the Argentinian guys. I put your name in one of the Porta Johns.
Oh my god.
oh, back
that's
at that
funny.
Argentinian pizzeria, you did that.
Yeah, remember the
was so
bar,
funny.
the bar that we went to afterwards? That was that one.
That was,
That is
oh,
awesome.
the Dude Ranch.
Yeah. So for a good time, call Butcher.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
He'll butcher your relationship.
that's what my mother calls
that
it.
is pretty funny.
I can't wait to go on tour. There's be so many bathroom stalls.
Glory holes throughout. I know.
I already know you're gonna come to Chicago at some point. Just let me.
Oh, what's
I would
probably be
love
our
to come
first
back
stop
to
now.
Chicago. I would
We're gonna write the
Yeah.
next song.
I
And
played
then come out
Chicago.
as
I
cold as
played
fuck.
the House of Blues in Chicago. I played several places in Chicago. I can't even remember them all, but I loved Chicago.
Yeah.
I hope to get back to Chicago. Absolutely.
We'll bring you some real pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that place called? Giordano's?
Yeah,
That's pretty
like
good,
third on my
man.
list.
Yeah.
That's third on
I
my
don't know,
list.
it's all right.
Illuminati's is
King
number one.
Alberto's.
I like the name of the place.
Illuminati's is number one.
It's just different, man. It's just different. You know, they
That's
got
one-
their
that's
own
one way to
ways.
put it.
We got our
No,
own.
Giordano's is actually pretty good. Giordano's is
No,
pretty
I
good.
liked it. All kidding aside.
You know, but it's for me personally, that's number 3 on my list. Illuminati's is number 1. Yeah,
I never tried it. I have to go. I have to try
Gotta
it.
find it.
Yeah, number 2 is not a commercial brand. It's actually a mom and pop restaurant.
Those are the best spots, though.
Oh, shit.
Bless you. That's probably the best one to go to, the mom and pop, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mom and pop everything. It don't matter if it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, anything that's mom and pop. I would rather support a mom and pop restaurant than a corporate name.
Of course.
Even though I love Luminati,
We all would, yeah.
I would rather support the mom and pops, because if they're lucky, they have 2 restaurants,
Yeah.
and they are the ones that come up with the best of everything. It doesn't matter what, whether it's Mexican, Chinese, Italian, it don't matter. The mom and pops, they give you more for your money. Yeah, they might charge $5-10 more, but you're going to get 3 times the amount of food, ingredients, taken care of. I mean, it's so much worth it, and the flavor.
Yeah, they probably don't.
There's the
don't
Italian.
Yeah.
Cisco brands. Cisco.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, Cisco.
you
Yeah,
know who Brisk Cisco is? And
yeah,
they provide the worst shit in the world. But anyway, let's move on.
yeah.
Well, now I'm fucking hungry. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm out. I'm going to get pizza. Fuck you guys.
I'm out of here. Fuck this.
I ate earlier. You know what I ate? It was delicious.
What'd
It was
you
a
eat?
BLT, chicken, avocado,
Bougie fuck.
sandwich. Yeah, it was nice.
God damn. I'm gonna start hanging
Yeah,
out with you.
chicken avocado BLT.
Chicken avocado BLT. Exactly, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was delicious.
It actually sounds pretty good.
All right, I deep fried a whole chicken. All right, what else do we have?
I had fucking hummus and carrots.
Welcome to the podcast. I hope you guys are all hungry.
I know, right? So moving on.
I
Everyone's
happen to be a
like,
chef, friend. That's why I'm talking.
that is
about
too
it.
funny. All right, so moving on. Trying to get back on track here. So it's on the website. Well, not the website, but online. It says one of your missions as a band is to become wolves. So this is my
question gets asked
I already know
every
the
time.
question.
I'm
and
gonna
I
let Mike answer
absolutely
that.
love it. Yeah, Mike, you're the best
Okay,
at
what
answering it.
happened-
Okay.
Best one for it,
I
man.
want you to guess. What is my question?
Your question is what happens once we become wolves?
Yeah.
I get asked that all the time. You're becoming wolves. What happens when you become wolves? We do what every other wolf in the wild does. We write cool songs, record kick-ass albums, and play shows. That's what.
Okay,
wolves
well,
do,
that's
right?
kind of what I was going to ask.
That's right. And avoid getting hunted.
We're wolves. We do the
Well,
hunting.
yeah.
We do
Okay,
the
so it's
fucking
kind of what I was going to ask. Not totally. All right, so this is where I was going to go with it. I'll tell you Fran's version. All right. What is your personal theory on what it is to be a wolf for you yourself?
Well, you know what? Everybody wants to be a wolf until it's time to do wolf shit, and then everybody.
That's why I'm
else
asking.
is
What is your
the
theory
person.
of what it takes to be a wolf?
We're standing out. We're out. We're going to get what we want. All the people out in TV land here watching, we're coming for you, and there ain't nothing you're going to do about it. We're going to kick your ass with some great friggin' music. That's what it's like to be a wolf.
So we're your prey?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
They're gonna. You already fell victim to the one song, right?
No, I'm always game for being victim.
Just wait till you hear the third song.
Yeah, I'm one of the few that are willing to be a victim. Not is a victim.
And that's the savage right there.
We attack slowly.
That's the sadomasochist in me.
Well, we already know she can't hear us coming, so
Yeah.
one up.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, what about you guys? For you personally, what do you think it takes to be a wolf?
I mean, shit, to me, like, when I first heard the band name, I was like, all right, I like this, because it's, and I learned very shortly after joining, we are a pack. We're a family. Like, fucking, I've known these guys for less than a year. These
That's
are
what I would
brothers in
say.
arms.
I'd say
We could,
that,
I'll head
we
into
are,
any war with these boys. 100%.
Yeah. I'd say what makes us wolves is we are a pack. Yeah. We're working together to.
What do you? Okay, so what does it take to be a strong pack?
Communication.
And consistency.
Yeah, 100%. Communication and consistency.
Yeah.
Communication in any band is what ruins every band. The lack of communication, I should say, ruins every band.
No ego. No ego.
100% right there.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's good to hear that.
Yeah.
And working together to get
No
to the end.
ego. Nobody's first, nobody's
We
last.
play around.
Everybody's
we're always
first.
respectful of each other.
That's good. That's
As
good.
we all just talk over each other.
It's just like from square to square while everyone was
That's because we're all alphas. You know, what can we do?
yeah, I get it. I get that.
We've all been doing this shit fucking forever too. So it's like working together and going through all the bullshit over the years in other bands, figuring out what it takes to work
You know,
through trial and error. Yeah, I mean, you fucking figure it out, and at this point, fucking hey, man, we're all just working together because we want to have fucking fun and bring some
Right.
kick-ass shit to your fucking ears, man, and just have a good fucking time.
Yeah, it's
That's
one
it.
of the
I
few
do
bands
that
I've ever
too.
been with that like we can still be like, even during our rehearsals, man, we fucking still laugh around. There's no Third
Yeah.
Reich on a fucking rehearsal or recording. You know,
Right.
we all take this shit seriously. We all know what we're in this for. And at the end of the day, it's like when we're fucking rehearsing, like, you know, fucking someone loses a fucking tremolo bar. Like,
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
fucking
and you know, it's it's rehearsal, but like, you know, it's rehearsal should be like fucking live, you know, it's live practice. So it's like, all right, what happens when someone fucking breaks a stick or a snare head? It's like, what are you gonna do? Fucking bitch and complain to each other about it? You can't go back.
Right.
You know, and this is one of the few bands me personally, I've ever been with where like, you know, we're serious when we need to be, but even when we need to be serious, we can still be fucking bunch of grown ass men children.
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And there's no stars in this band. You know?
What?
No stars. There's no individual stars. We're all one unit. You know, and a lot of bands, egos get in the way, and that ain't happening here.
Yeah. Or there's always at least one person that ruins it for everyone.
Yeah.
No, the unfortunate truth. You know. All right, so I'm going to twist up that question a little bit, and this is for individual, not as a band. Individual. Okay.
Alphabetical order.
What? Well, shit. All right, hold on.
You first.
Hey, steady. Guys. Listen, for me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm all last.
All right. So, let's twist that one up again. So, my next question's funny. Where's it at?
This is like the dating game.
So, would you guys do you guys still consider yourself Cubs, or are you still nursing?
What?
I mean, I finished my whiskey about an hour ago, so I don't know if I'm nursing anything at this point.
Well, you're nursing something.
It's just water.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I mean, do you feel okay? In other words, twisting it up, do you feel you're the wolf pack you were destined to be, or do you still have steps that you individually each need to take to be that wolf that you are meant to be?
I think both. You know, I think individually we're all searching for the best we could be, but at the same time, our pack, if you will, is doing fabulously. You know, at the same time, there's a difference between practicing and rehearsal.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you practice at home. When you rehearse in the studio. Look at this fucking guy laughing his ass off.
He took my words, man.
Oh, you know, there it is.
He stole Mike's script. You son of a bitch. Mike's like, I don't know what to fucking say now.
Well, fuck you, Ace.
All right. So, were you guys trying to predict what I was going to ask you?
No, we didn't predict what you were going to ask us at all at this point. I think you completely caught us off guard on that one.
No, I had no idea what the hell you were going to ask. But do you get it?
But what?
Did you get it? Do you get it or no?
Did I get what?
What I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, totally. I totally got that. But so do you guys feel that you are where you need to be? Or if you don't think you're there yet, where do you think you need to improve?
We're always improving. I mean,
individually.
I mean, yeah.
But
Each one of us could use fucking work. I mean, and that's just a musician talking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think you're the best musician in the world and you don't have anything to work on, you're a fucking shit musician in my eyes.
Agreed.
Agreed.
That's for anything. I don't think that's just being a musician. That in general, that says a person.
Yeah.
No, it never stops. You continuously learn. There's more to learn all the time.
Absolutely.
And if you're really interested in becoming the most knowledgeable person you could be at your instrument, then there's always something to learn. Honestly,
I mean, shit.
I
God-
wanted to say something cool like Gene Simmons, like I'm not a Cub, but I'm still nursing, or some crap like that. But you know, it's one of those things. As a guitar player, you know, us guitar players, we're all about crippling self-doubt, you know, and no, we're not. I'm not where I want to be. I want to be better. Every day I want to be better. I don't.
And that's what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, what do you feel that you need to do to get better, to be better? Where do you think you need to improve?
You know what? That's a tough question, because if I knew exactly everything I needed, I'd be there. I mean, I live with a guitar in my hands. I write 800 songs a day and bother these guys with it. But I go out on stage and I'm like a little Mexican jumping bean, not to offend anybody, but it is an actual product, you know, all over the place.
Hey, ten cuidado, brother.
Yeah, but the thing is no, I wanna when we write a song, I want to write a better song. You know, if we have a good show, I want to put on a better show. I want to put out a better album. So I'll never be where I need to be. I will always need to be me personally. I will always need to have that +1 customer experience. I'm at 0. I get the +1. +1's my new 0. I got to get the +1 again. So no, we're always going to evolve, because if we didn't constantly evolve, then what are we? We'd be a complacent band. So no, we're nowhere near we need to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
shit.
right.
Yeah, that is,
Good.
I mean, Gonzo's just starting to pick up double bass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let me expand on that. Yeah, like for instance, I've been playing for a long time frame, but you know, I've just recently gotten into double bass, which is not unusual for drummers, in case you didn't know. But it's that's, you know, referring to your question, like how do you want to be better and stuff like that. Like that's new to me. That's modern. Apparently, it's more like modern drumming today. I'll be honest with you. I played for many years through the 1990s and the early 2000s, and it kind of took a hiatus for like almost like 10 years. You know what I mean? And then I came back into it, and I wanted to play metal. I always wanted to play metal, and I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job, as you could hear. But anyway, I wanted to incorporate. I wanted to start incorporating double bass. So I'm starting to do that, and I'm going to start applying that to some of our new music.
Okay, cool.
But that's an example of
Bettering yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, bettering yourself,
Yes.
or expanding upon,
Expanding your knowledge and your
It's not a
abilities.
style, really. It's a technique.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but the more you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yes, it is. You're expanding your abilities and your knowledge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
I just, you know, for myself, working with these guys, and you know, we talk about the 10,000 hours that you put into anything to actually kind of like master whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in a trade or in your work or whatever. And I've probably got, I don't know, 20,000, 25,000 hours into playing guitar and bass, and I still suck. No matter what these fucking guys say,
Come on, Ed, stop.
I still suck. And, you
I
know,
wouldn't say suck. Stink is more like it.
that's better. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, you know, there's always something you can learn. There's always a different thing, you know, and I hate to say this, as we keep getting younger, you know, we keep, at least for myself, because my fucking body hates me. And
Preach.
yeah, so, you know, I'm trying to like work through medical shit, you know, and
Yeah.
still kicking fucking ass. And you know what? Hey, you know, I work with it. You know, I play a lot now with a pick. I know everybody hates bass players that play with a pick, but there's lots of us out there. And but I play with a pick.
I don't hate it, Ed.
And
I don't hate
hey,
it.
man.
We just
you know,
hate bassists.
yeah. So, you know, but I'm not really a bass player. I'm a guitar player. They just hired me to play bass, so fuck it.
No, I read an article about a girl who almost slept with a bass player.
Don't tell my wife.
For the record, I've only dated like 4 musicians in my entire life. I've tried to not date musicians because I'm involved, you know, and too many people spread bullshit rumors when you don't even need to date a musician. As long as you're a female in the scene, everything's gonna fucking run well anyway. But none of them have played with a pick. But I was just gonna call myself out.
I know where this is going.
No, I watched the fingers.
I bet you do.
So you
There you
almost
go.
left the
I was
bass
waiting
player?
for it.
I knew that was going. She was like, I like bass.
I really didn't know if I wanted to go there, but I already started bringing it up. I was
reasons.
just on my shit. I'm calling myself out right now. So if you ever see me standing in front of a bassist, it's not what you think.
She's just daydreaming.
I just literally called myself out. Guilty. Okay.
The amount of bassists that are gonna be commenting on this video will be like, hey, so we heard you like
How
bass.
you doing, girl?
Oh, what I
How
was
you
gonna say
doing?
was two of them were bassists, you know, and yeah.
Yep. Yeah, well,
Yeah, moving on. So
Next
so when you guys do, okay, this is kind of like a twisted question. So well, it's not twisted, but it can go different ways. When you feel that, now, do you think you are a wolf, or are you still becoming?
Ooh.
This leads to the next question.
No, I
Damn.
think as Mike said, I think if Mike said earlier, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, we are becoming wolves, and what we're going to be doing to become wolves is, again, Mike.
Going there and becoming wolves. At the end of the day.
Okay, so what I was going to ask then, following that question, is
Name changes are
when
expensive.
when you feel you are there, are you going to change the band's name?
Fuck no.
nah.
No, because like you said before, we could always improve ourselves. So
Right.
we'll probably never actually become wolves.
Think of the wolf as the god. We'll never be gods. We'll be like God, but not gods. So we'll be like wolves, but we're becoming
No,
wolves.
there goes
We're in
that
the
ego.
in-between phase. I don't know, werewolves and stuff.
I like that.
Kit Kats.
All right.
I know you know what I said. Okay, so generally,
I guess we will always be becoming wolves,
okay.
because it's going to be a hard and long journey
Okay.
to finally reach that. Okay.
Today.
None of us are pretty
No one else
enough
is
to be a wolf.
No.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when we become wolves. How about that?
You'd be the first person to tell.
She got a glorified email. Hey, guess what? We have some really cool news.
Oh, you're great. We became wolves.
Right. Right. So, being a pack of wolves, who's the leader, or do you walk next
Good
to?
question. As I said earlier, I think we're all alphas, so it's hard. It's hard to say.
Yeah, side by side. Each one in the pack has a role. Each one contribute. Even if the other one isn't in that role, they contribute to that role.
So you lead the
Evenly.
pack. You're not just the leader of the pack. You lead together.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
because we all contribute evenly. See, so
I
it's
mean-
not like there's one that's contributing more than the other.
Right.
Everything is a quarter. There's four of us.
If
Quarter.
you sat in
quarter,
a studio while we recorded it, just my vocals alone, the amount of, like, guiding and like, hey, I hear this, I hear that, I hear this, change this, do that.
Right.
It goes to show there's not a single alpha. If I was a typical, ego-filled vocalist, I'd be like, no, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I'm doing this.
That's usually the drummer.
Well, nobody bothers me.
We all have strong points. We all have weak points. And
Absolutely.
The whole trick to it is contribute with your strong points and get input for your weak points.
Right.
We're the sum of all parts.
So don't criticize each other, but help each other.
Yeah.
Right, and don't. It's so easy. Constructive criticism. Again,
Right.
the ego thing.
Right,
If,
yeah.
if the ego thing is gone,
Mhm.
constructive criticism. We're writing a song together, for
Yeah.
instance. You know what I mean? No, man, it doesn't sound like it's working. I don't know, man. Let's try this.
Yeah.
That's the way you build things together.
Right.
You know?
That's very true. That's good.
Absolutely.
As a pack.
Yeah. Now we just went from nursing and all that stuff to like being all sappy.
Right.
I fucking love you guys.
I feel like howling.
You feel like now what?
Right?
Howling.
Oh, you feel, okay. You know what? That's actually on my next page. I just turned it. Who howl? Does anyone howl at the moon? I want to hear you howl. Can you give me a howl? No, I want to hear that shit.
Nope.
I
want your
I
balls
have
to drop
never-
and that mouth to open.
have
It
a
has
neighbor
to
who
be
would
full.
probably call the cops.
Moon has to be full.
No, if Ace howls, the microphone will break. Yeah, he's loud. Be loud.
That's too funny.
I
well,
howl
you
in
guys let me
studio
know
and
then.
rehearsals only.
When it's a full moon out, I'm gonna call each one. I'm gonna hit up each one of you. Be like, I want to hear you howl. Let me hear it.
Okay. All right.
Then your wives and your girlfriends will be like, "The hell."
My wife wouldn't. She wouldn't
Like,
question.
just
She'd be
Fran
like,
just wanted to hear us scream. This is the best we can do.
I get bitched at when I fire this fucking thing up in the middle of the day, let alone howl at night.
I just talk and get bitched at. What the fuck?
That's too funny. So, going back on track though, I wanted to ask you about The Fault in Your Scars. Now that's going to be the name of the album that's coming out. So it's not out yet, but it's going to be the album. The Fault in Your Scars. What does that mean?
It's kind of deep, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was a book called The Fault in Your Stars, or The Fault in Our Stars. And you know what? I thought about it and I realized that, other than the fact that it friggin' rhymes, is that, listen, in life, we all have scars.
Right.
I have scars. You have scars. Everybody here, even Eddie B, who looks scarless, has scars. We all have scars. We all have our little emotional scars, our physical scars, our life scars, our love scars. And you know what? There's fault in it, but there's beauty in it.
Mm-hmm. There's always beauty in the darkness. You just got to know where to look.
Unfortunately, I talked too soon when me and Gonzo were getting the band up, and I came out with that name, and then it got released. So it's gonna be called The Fault in Your Scars. Whether we like it or not, apparently. So, but it's
okay. So now I want to know the meaning. I want to know the hidden joke on that one. You gonna tell me?
No. Well, what happened?
No. He's like, no.
Because when me and Gonzo decided to do the Becoming Wolves thing, I went at it full steam with the whole promo stuff of getting little information out there, and I kind of put it up there. And then it kind of made it onto a bio, and it kind of made it onto everybody's one-pager. It's Fault in Your Scars.
Yeah, we couldn't change it if we wanted to.
No. So it wasn't like I asked. It was something I did with good intention that kind of we got caught into. But, the whole theory behind my initial attempt with it was exactly what I said. We all have scars and we all have our faults.
Right. All right. So you guys will cut and bleed together and make more scars.
Exactly.
Fucking A.
We will cut and bleed our fans.
I like that.
Maybe not so much.
Gonzo's already got some more forming up right now. No. All right, that's cool. I like that, you guys. Let's see. I already asked all that. So, moving on. So what this all coming up? You said you're gonna be dropping that single release, the second release when?
So that release.
Do we have an ETA on that?
Yeah. It's like I said, we're rebooting, we're re-releasing Ignite the Fire. Then we're gonna do a soft punt with Cold and Dry in probably like February, and then the album's following it.
All right, so you're gonna go soft and you're gonna go cold and dry.
Hard, soft, cold,
Am I the only one who heard that?
Oh, you definitely.
I need to stop.
There's
Every
no
pun
there.
intended. So that's cool. So it's things to come, and that's the second single. ETA on the album release. Obviously 25, but when do you think?
2020. We'll call it early spring 2025.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. That sounds good. So you guys got a show coming up, right? I didn't totally see a date announcement, but I did see that you do have a show coming up.
We have a couple shows coming up.
We have a few.
Okay. What you got coming up?
We have April something in Wilmington, Delaware, and then we have June something in Pittsburgh. That's a big festival with some big bands. I can't announce it yet because the label said not until January 1st. Okay. So we got some stuff coming up. Local show's been a little dry in the area. You got the holidays coming up. We're still polishing some stuff. We're ready, and we're openly booking. But if you notice, we're in New York, and 2 shows I announced. One was in Pittsburgh and one was in Delaware. We're road warriors. Okay. So we'll be anywhere, especially if they pay us. Pay. But, especially, with everything's right. But, we'll go anywhere, everywhere. And we're going to. 2025 is our year.
Awesome. So things to come.
Great. I was like a bunch of drunk white women. This is my year.
Excuse me, Ace. I'm sorry. I think we're also expecting some outdoor festivals.
Yeah, that was
year in
June.
summer. I hope.
Yeah, that's what Mike was saying, and he says something he can't announce. So he's kind of teasing us.
And since we're working with skateboard marketing now, and their plan, from what I get, is like to get us going, like starting in January, passing the holidays and such, as Mike mentioned. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe a couple of things come up,
right.
in between in April and such.
Okay.
But I think the bigger focus with Curtain Call, emphasizing on the summer festivals and such.
Always.
So
Always. That's always the goal, and regardless, as long as you're, the original scene.
I don't know. I personally, as a musician, me personally, I think I love the smaller, like, venue shows more than I like festivals. Festivals, people get lost.
Why is that?
Stages. I don't multiple stages aspect.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. No, I'm not a musician, but I agree. I mean, that sucks.
The exposure is so.
Well, honestly, dude, I like them both. I've done them both, and there's a totally different vibe in each one of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You don't feel that
they're both
cool,
honestly, but the thing about a festival is that you're getting a much bigger crowd at John's Bar. So John's Bar is the most popular bar.
I'm not the bar shows. My aspect is this. I played
fun, but
I played both, and I love both. Don't get me play a show anywhere, anytime. But like the exposure at a festival is beautiful. But the thing is, you get 2-3 stages. Everyone's got to run back and forth. It's hell.
Well, it's not just a matter of the stage. I mean, the exposure and promotion and PR is huge.
Exactly.
You got 100 bands blowing this shit up nationwide, and
it depends on how big the festival is, though, dude. You know what I mean?
It's also something. There's something like heartfelt when you're just in like a smaller venue,
right?
You get, like 100 people, man. Like, I don't know, you feel the crowd a little bit more. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, their faces don't get lost. It doesn't get lost in the blur.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we'll be playing smaller. We'll be playing small venues, local. We'll do some local shows, but we're gonna do some road shows at probably very small venues. The festival, I'll just let you know, is one band is a legit arena band, and the other band is a.
You say legitimate?
Legitimate. It's a legit arena band, and the other one is a large club band, and we'll be on the main stage with them. So,
all right. So there's a little teaser for us, and we got to figure it out. I get it.
Yeah.
We don't even know either.
We legitimately got to figure it out.
Legitimately.
It's like Italy, but
it's like Little Italy.
I get it, dude. I get it. It's the Dago thing. You got to, and it's like people when people talk about Italians and they talk about the country, they say Italy. I say how many Italian, who calls it Italians? Italians.
Fucking
it's
Italians.
Called Italy. Like the clown. It.
It says Italian.
But we're not funny like clowns. Well, most of us aren't. All right. So
when's the last time Staten Island?
You guys got some good shit coming up, though. You got shit that's once we get past the New Year's, things are going to start rolling for you.
Our books are very
That's
cool.
how we feel, and that's what we're going to work on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to jump back in? Finally, you guys are finally back. You're in full blown. You were in full blown speed, and Curtain Call's taking you through.
We want it bad, and we're working hard.
Well, I'm excited to see to check out more music. You guys, please stay in touch with me. Tag me. Keep it going. I'd love to see what you guys got next.
Absolutely.
All right. So for everyone else, keep your eyes and your ears peeled. Second release is coming up within the next couple of months. Album not long after that. And then they got shows. He doesn't know exactly when, but we know that it's May and June, but they're coming up. So late spring, everything's starting to blow up, and keep your eyes peeled for those fests. And we're looking forward to for that final album drop and see what else you guys got coming up.
So are we.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucking
all right. So now I know, typically I ask this, so I know it's a little, everyone be patient. They are working on getting their socials going. That I know. But you do have some going. So for the socials that do exist, where can fans look you up?
Okay. They can look us up on Facebook. They can look us up on
TikTok,
YouTube. What else are we on?
We're on TikTok
and TikTok. Oh yeah, we have a very large TikTok
and Instagram page. Probably, I'm gonna start working with Mike on that. Just so, Mike.
Yeah. So I mean, I would primarily go to Facebook and TikTok to get us.
Right.
Just watch our music video. Fucking
Yeah, watch our
slam the
video.
like button. Comment if we're bad, we're fucking good. Whatever the hell you want to
talk to us,
comment.
call our label. Just say, hey, we want more Becoming Wolves at a city
There you
near
go.
me.
There you go. Just it can show
Hell
some
yeah.
kind of acknowledgement. At least it's acknowledging it, right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
YouTube also.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so much for being here. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you
Definitely a
for
lot
having
of
us.
fun.
Thanks
I
for
wish,
having us, Brandon.
Crystal, I wish you were here, girl. You would be dying. But it's all good. You guys have a beautiful night and stick around for a minute, all right?
Yeah, if you're in
All right.
Chicago, man, we got to
Absolutely.
visit you.
Oh, yeah. All right. To everyone else, mad love and respect.
Ciao for now.
Cheers.
Peace.
Oh, not
Peace
in a
out.
second. I'm having a glitch here. There we go. I'm good. All right. Mad love and respect. Hold on.
Nice.